fall, but the table's turning. Hear the battle call. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. When the hunters become the hunted, CPS, your time is through. Tiff and the Punisher rising from the flames, uncovering the lies, screaming out the name. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. Podcast dropping bombs every episode raw. Real survivor stories breaking every law. You hunt the parents, label us all insane, but we flip the script, now you feel the pain. Gunning for CPS, equal and the same. Breaking down the system, screaming out your name. Foster care secrets buried in the dirt. We dig them up deep, watch the whole thing burn. You thought you were untouchable, hiding behind the stage, but the hunted are rising. It's already too late. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. When the hunters become the hunted, CPS, your time is through. Tiff and the Punisher rising from the flames, uncovering the lies, screaming out the name. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. We are coming for you. Gunning for CPS, equal and the same. Uncovering foster care, your empire, foster day. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you. When the hunters become the hunted, CPS, we're coming through. Tiff and the Punisher, the movement's alive. Parental rights warriors, we will survive. When the hunters become the hunted, we are coming for you.
They are taking our kids every day. A child a minute, no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up, everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallets. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them, but when they come your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. Yeah, you can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken. Goddamn, and she's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher screaming out loud about a CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up by Tiff Tack. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with hot speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out, CPS, here we come, picking you off one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the case workers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play on Nintendo. Corruption in court, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher Warrior. We cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. Our children are being stolen away too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Now stop!
Woo! What's up, Tiff?
Woo. So I know everybody heard that the king is here in the States. So
When you told me the king, I was thinking Osiris. I was thinking, I don't know what the hell you were talking about. I didn't know that I thought you meant Elvis was coming back. Jesus. I wasn't sure what the hell you meant, to be perfectly honest.
you're so funny.
Debbie, how you doing? Keep your head up today. Keep your head up. You need to stay in the positive. Don't be getting yourself down in the sad. You stay in the positive, and you got plenty of people around here that's your family that will keep you working good. So you know that. You got plenty of support around here. So keep your head up. Don't you get sad.
Who?
Debbie.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
So tomorrow, it was breaking news today that the King Charles, and Queen Kamala, I guess that's how you say her name.
No, see, I thought you meant Camilla, the ex-former president there, the ex-vice president, but go on.
Yeah. Will be 25 miles from my house in a parade tomorrow in Front Royal, Virginia.
Do you know the security that they must have for that? My God.
The whole town is closed. Like, there's no school. There's no businesses open. Like, roads are closed already. Security is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, they probably came to your house today.
And they are telling people to be prepared to walk a couple of miles to get to this parade. And it starts, you start lining up at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'm not going. I don't give a damn. I mean, no. They're making money off us. They hold the Social Security. Right? And they own the Social Security Administration.
Hey, we just learned that last night, didn't we?
Well, no. Osiris had told us before, but I had told you before Osiris told you.
Erica, happy birthday to the 5-year-old. Check this out, Tiff. Yes. Here we go.
15,000 people will be stepping into the spotlight Thursday. King Charles and Queen Camilla will be parading down Main Street in Front Royal, Virginia. It's the kind of moment that locals tell me comes once in a lifetime for their quiet community.
I know a ton of people have taken off work. Schools were closed. There's been a lot of buzz.
I think the town has been waiting for something like this to happen for years.
Can you remember another moment that's had kind of this much of a spotlight on Front?
No, definitely not.
Front Royal will be hosting a community block party commemorating America's 250th anniversary, which will include the royal couple's parade through the city's town square.
I do think it's kind of odd that this is the 250th anniversary of separating ourselves from England, and we're celebrating with the King and Queen.
I guess it's no hard feelings.
No hard feelings at all.
So now it's all about getting the final preparations squared away for the royalty. But in a way, these residents are no strangers to it.
What is the term for like a Front Royal resident? Like, you know, you say Washingtonian. What would you say for Front Royal?
Front royalty.
Front royalty is going to be greeting royalty.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go, Tiff. Coming to your town.
That is not my town.
Well, it's close enough.
Yeah. I do shop there though. I do go down there and go shopping.
That way you can tell people you shop where royalty is.
Yeah.
That's why.
I was blown away. It was on the front page of our newspaper today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they must have kept that hidden, right? But don't you think that that's odd? It really is kind of an odd thing, right? That the king is coming to the United States after the 250th anniversary of our separation from there. Bar association, you know, come on, tinfoil hat fans. You guys all know where I'm going with this. Maybe the king is coming here to take back his land. Have you ever thought of that?
What's even more ironic is, God, if you don't live here, you probably won't know about it. But where I live in Winchester, we host the world's largest parade once a year, and it's here. It's Apple Blossom.
The world's largest parade?
It's 6 hours long.
That's bigger than the Macy's parade?
Yes.
Do they have balloons and things like that, Macy's, or is it just people?
It's 6 hours long. Like, we have bands from DC. We have the fire departments from all over Virginia. We have all kind. I hate it.
I guess they held for 6 hours. How the hell do you? I'm gonna look this up.
Look it up. The Apple Blossom Parade.
We pride on the truth here, Tiff.
Yeah, well, look it up. I didn't know it either. Apple Blossom Parade in Winchester, Virginia is the world's longest parade or biggest parade or some shit. And that's here this weekend. The carnival's been up for a week. They'll leave Sunday. The firemen's
carnival up there already? Shenandoah,
Carnival,
Virginia.
Yep, that's it.
Tennyson Avenue, Jefferson Street. Wow. Grand Feature Parade. I'm trying to find where it says it's just 75 miles west of Washington, D.C. All right. Is it the longest parade? Is it the biggest parade? Where the hell is Becca?
I don't know.
Left. Considered the premier event of its kind in the region. Draws over 250,000 spectators. Celebrate community spirit. How many go to Shenandoah? Attracting a crowd of excess 250. This is the biggest Shenandoah Apple Blossom event ever that they're doing this year.
Oh, really?
It's the biggest. First held in 1924. It's one of the oldest civic celebrations in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Crowds in excess of. This is the big one, it says. The one that brings the bands, the celebrities, the families travel across the country to see.
Yeah. And they tear our fucking town up.
Says Apple Blossom Festival Firefighters Parade is the biggest and the best.
That's tomorrow night. Or no, that's Friday night.
Crowds. coordinated members from 89th year. Commence at, I don't need to have a real time. Antique fire truck starts pre-parade. Four states worth of fire trucks. Wow, that looks like it's some good time, Tiff. Do you go to it? So you don't go to it though?
Well, here's the thing. When we had our shop, it was right on the corner where the parade route was. So we would rent our lot to the vendors. And we would make money too. The problem was you had to get your ass up at 4:30 in the morning and meet them there at 6 in the morning, because if you didn't, you couldn't get through. And then you had to stay until the shit was over. So you got to get up at 4:30. You got to let them in. You got to stay all day. And then you can't get back up there until 10, 11 o'clock at night. And then you got to do it again on Saturday for the biggest parade. But people do come to our town. They tear it up. But it's pretty cool, you know, if you've never been.
Tiff, it doesn't beat top 5.
They have a beer something. You go pay $5. You can drink all day. So the King will be in Front Royal on Thursday.
Oh my God, the King's going to be there for the parade?
I don't know. And then Apple Blossom has already started here. So we have the Fireman's Parade on Friday at 6. That's over at 9. Then they do fireworks. And all the vendors will be there. And then you got to be back up there Saturday if you want to see the parade and you're on the main parade route, because you got to rent chairs. That starts at 1 and it's over at like 7. Have fun, Apple Blossomers.
That's right. 23 of 58 things to do in Winchester. Grand Future Parade is renowned for its scale, lasting over 3 hours and featuring celebrities, marching bands, and floats. Wow, that looks like a good time.
Yeah, I remember one time, because the National Guard, we have the National Guard here. The National Guard helps control the crowd, right? So one of them walked over to my lot one time and he was like, if anybody does something you don't like, you just call us over and we'll take care of them. I said, honey, does this sound like I need your help? He was like, oh, you got this.
Let's see. Top 9 list of the voters' travel. So it's in the top 9.
Good.
All right. There we go. We're in the top 9. It's been around for 98 years.
Oh my.
You, Tiff.
Yeah, I know. Jeez. Oh my God.
You must have every one of those T-shirts. So, what's going on? You hearing anything good today? You know, today, Louie. Yeah, you got it, Susie. One of our arch enemies is a balloon freak. But so today I think you sent it to me, did you not? That article about Maine? Let me pull this up. Were you the one that sent me that about the people and the thing that went on here in Maine with the GHS?
I don't know, Darren. I send you so much stuff. I don't know.
That means that's not important. Well, let me go back and
that is not what I said.
Let me go back here and take a look here where it was. Tiffany Wise. Where is Tiffany Wise?
I sent you all kinds of stuff about Maine.
I know this is pretty, because I would like to know, when is this stuff going to break for the rest of the world, right? Because this is just absolutely. Oh, and I see you saw the Dear Mr. President thing.
I sent you the link.
Yeah.
I also sent you some chart that they sent out from DC, so you can check every state. I couldn't pull it all the way up because I was on my phone, and I couldn't read the rest of it, so I sent it to you.
All right, so I got to look at my Facebook page here for this article. Check this out here. There we were. Oh, Jessica Saxon's on right now. I wonder what she's talking about. This guy here. There it is, right here. Boom. Let me share it with the rest of you all here. So I get this article here today, or yesterday, I think. Hi, kitty. My favorite kitty in the whole world. I love you, kitty. Hi, my kitty. So this is the article I got today. Check this stuff out.
Oh yeah, I think that was me.
Accused of extorting sex news photos from a man working to regain custody of his children. Now, are you kidding me that they actually could extort? So this guy wants to get his kid back, and the caseworker made him send nude pictures? It says 35-page lawsuit filed in U.S. District Court in Portland alleges that Maine DHHS caseworker Morgan Polkey, sounds like a name that would do that, used her position, get it, haha, helping father Kerry Ross regain custody of his children to coerce the man into sex and to send her nude photos. Polkey allegedly used her position, haha, to put Ross into situations in which he feared she would sexually assault him, and Ross felt he had to have sex with the state caseworker in order to be reunited with his children, the lawsuit states. DHHS took protective custody of Ross' children in 2017 after he was sentenced to 6 months in jail of a misdemeanor charge of endangering the welfare of a child, which he was charged with after his 3-year-old daughter was found wandering naked along Route 4 in Livermore. He also received a 2-year sentence for possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. Ross entered an Alford plea to the 2 charges, meaning he did not contest the charges but did not make an admission of guilt. Polkey was assigned to the Ross caseworker to assist him in achieving reunification with his children. First of all, Tiff, 2017, okay? That's 8 freaking years ago.
Yeah.
And this guy is still trying to reunify? We have a 15 out of 18 month rule that we all get pissed off about. So that means this dude's been forced to have sex with this caseworker for all of these years. The complaint also alleges Polkey modified Ross's visitation schedule without oversight from a supervisor to help him in his custody case, and that Polkey told Ross he didn't need to take a drug test because she would take care of it, which Ross understood to mean the caseworker would submit negative drug tests and they would spend that time together, according to the suit. All right. I don't need to read anymore because we all know how this rolls out. This is where I have a problem with this. You're meaning to tell me that this guy did what he had to do to get his freaking kids back, and then he puts a lawsuit out? So he goes out, has sex with a caseworker, gets his kids back. Obviously, he's doing drugs and all of this stuff. And the guy comes out and tattletales on the situation? Are you kidding?
They could have aged out by now. And yeah, I think it's going to get dismissed, but I think that's
what's going on in this world.
I don't know.
I just can't. I don't. So essentially, that means that they met, they were dating, they broke up, he got pissed, and he sued her.
Yeah,
that's what I see there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, why on earth would you go and tell on that? Why would you go and do a lawsuit? This guy's got to be the biggest idiot I've ever met in my life, because you know what's going to happen. They're going to go back and they're going to take his freaking kids back. If they
unless they aged out. I mean, unless
or
they're all
right, or they're not old enough, right, or whatever. But still, like, this guy is an idiot. Straight up idiot. Unbelievable.
First of all, no offense to men, but he wasn't going to turn it down anyway.
But this is my point. This is what I'm saying. So, dude, they took your kids, you got laid, and you got to do party and everything while they took your kids, and then you go and tell? What a shallow idiot. No, that's just not. This is just ridiculous. I don't understand where people's minds are. I don't understand. I don't understand any of it as it is. But we're going to find that there's going to be more and more and more of these stories coming out. You watch. We're going to find more and more of this stuff coming out because all of this no oversight and these people running rogue the way that they're doing, there's going to be all kinds of funky stories like this that are coming out about what the CPS caseworkers are doing, you know what I mean? Because they've had carte blanche for how many years, 20, 30, 40 years to do whatever they think about the amount of power that these people have. This isn't the only time that that's happened. I'll guarantee you that. I'll bet you that there's Christmas presents. I'll bet you there's new cars. I'll bet you that there's so much money. There's so much bribery. There's so much extortion. Bet you millions that there's so much extortion, millions of dollars in extortion to get your kids back because of no oversight.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's
weird.
not even all the other money. We're talking about this side. Like, because if you're going to tell me that these caseworkers are innocent, then come on. It's not. It's just no way. No way. No freaking way.
Weird. It's weird.
Yeah. And we know what the quality of these caseworkers are. So there's going to be some strange things coming out, I'm sure. You think the Apple Blossom Parade is something? Wait till you hear these stories that are going to come shining through. God, I can't believe that. I can't believe that the guy goes and tells. Yeah, no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it.
So pretty much what he's saying is that she raped him.
Right. Well, I was afraid if I didn't do this. Whoa, dude, come on.
Weird.
Oh, it's freak. How the hell did he even have kids? Guy like that, man. Holy crying out loud. I don't understand it. But yeah, I bet you we're going to see a lot of this coming on. Now that the eyes are on this, now that the CPS is trending, now that all this is going on, we're going to see all kinds of extortion. We're going to see all kinds of things that these caseworkers have been doing to parents to get their kids back. And be ready for it because it's going to be the stuff movies are made of for sure. Because you know what? There's not much that you wouldn't do as a parent to get your kid back.
Yeah,
Actually,
but there's just some things you just should not be crossing lines with.
Right, because we don't know what this case. I'm sitting here on one way thinking about this, but then that caseworker really could have been a treat, and maybe it was a chore. I don't know, but they said spend time together, which tells me that means that they were dating or a secret love affair that the wife found out about. That he's like, look, I sued her, honey. See, I didn't care about her. You know,
Well, here's the thing. She could have turned around and claimed that he raped her.
Well, they cared enough about each other that they didn't press criminal charges, obviously.
Well, that's right. I understand that. But she could have got him into a position.
She did get him into a position many times, it seems like.
That she could have turned around and said, he raped me.
Turn around. You're going to get your kids back. Yeah, he is turning around in that position. Good Lord.
People are sick.
Yeah, they really are. I don't know. I saw that and I just shook my head. I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean, I wonder what else is going to be out there that we're going to find. How about you guys out there that are watching? What are some of the weirdest stories that you guys have found that have come out in the news about what caseworkers have done to bribe the families? Because you can't tell me that doesn't happen all the time.
Oh, absolutely, it happens.
I would have given anything. Short of committing adultery on my wife, I would have given in just about anything to get my kid back. I wouldn't have eaten ketchup or mayonnaise, and I wouldn't have eaten fish, nor would have I committed adultery. But other than that, that's about it. So that's the things that I wouldn't do. But hey, that's just me. We were supposed to have a special guest appearance here. I don't know where he is. Let me see if I can raise him up. See where this fella is. He's okay, if anybody was wondering. We did get some bum news today, though, from the medical side of life.
What?
Henry.
Henry got some bad news?
Yeah. I don't want to say what it is. He can say it if he wants.
Oh, no.
It's not, well, it's bad, but it's not bad. On the scale of 1 to 10, it's a 7.
Well, that's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he's not careful. Let me see if he's still going to come on here. That's why he's been doing his shows, guys. If anybody's been wondering, that's what's been going on with him. He's been Martocio.
Hey, what's up, man?
You ready for the link? I've sized you up to come in. And people are all right, yeah. So and people are listening to us talk right now too, so you don't really have a choice. So I'm gonna send you the link right now, all right?
Yep.
All right, bye. Oh yeah. He's coming in. The man.
Well, now I'm worried about him.
Yeah, it is very concerning what is going on with him. It really is. But if he does everything the way he's supposed to, he's going to be fine. So,
is it a medical issue?
Boy, that's what happens when you go to the doctors. His car didn't break down, so that's for sure.
On board.
Yes, it is a medical thing. It's not the C word. That's what you're worrying about.
Okay, good. Well, that makes me feel better.
That stuff. So it's none of that. So no one has to worry about that stuff. But it's a very dangerous thing. But Henry's a tough machine, So we know that he'll be all right. He'll break through it. So he should be in here any moment. He's already looked at the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who's in the house, Tiff?
Anne-Marie?
Yeah. Look, that's him.
One man is lost in the
There he is. He's black, but he's here.
Hey guys,
What's up, Henry?
I'm black because I'm in the dark, dying.
Oh, you're not dying, Henry. I just had to tell everybody that was not the case. You just are.
Well, I don't give a shit what anyone says. Well, blood clot hurts like a son of a bitch, especially when they're treating you for calling it a sciatica.
Yeah, Henry's got a blood clot.
Where?
They don't know.
Oh no!
Got a blood clot in my leg.
Are they giving you medicine to break it up?
They started me on some stuff today. They were more interested in getting me the blood work so they can do the radioactive fluid and track how it's going, because they don't know. It's going from back all the way down. You know what I mean? To tip of toes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I keep on telling them it's the back sitting around. You know what I mean, Tiff? I've always had a bad back. And when you sit around, Darren will testify to this, it makes it worse.
Sure does.
And you got to keep moving no matter what. But right now I can't because it feels like 1,000 needles in my feet, cold. It's just crazy. My lower calf muscle just aches.
Because you have no blood flow.
Right.
Right. So.
Then I'm sure I twisted my ankle when it was numb.
Then you don't even know it. You don't
feel it. My foot's been dead for the last month.
Yeah.
I can't even walk into the freaking doctor's office. I'm stressing how to get into the doctor's office. Because they don't give you wheelchairs, and now you have to go to the super complexes. And
yeah, those are 17 miles long.
Right, exactly. You know what the funny part is? The bathroom was on a total opposite end of the whole place.
No, hopefully you went before you went there.
No, of course not.
Henry.
I'd have peed in the sink.
I'm an old man. When you spend 4 hours somewhere, you got to go pee.
Oh, well, I hope you peed in the sink.
It's crazy. So tough.
So what's up, Henry? I mean, other than the fact that you're
dying to get into the federal courts. Things are going crazy. Yeah. I need my leg. So anyone got any home remedies on how to stop blood clots?
Well, Henry, I think that you need to
Tiff, you don't have no Virginia freaking voodoo doctors out there that got magic freaking recipes, a couple of frog foots and...
That's Louisiana, Henry.
Oh, then I'm sorry. I need to call Brenda.
Wrong area, buddy.
Well, I was going to say...
I don't want the dark medicine. I want the good Virginia medicine. Maybe some moonshine might freaking even make
That's Tennessee. You're getting closer.
Well, it's governor then.
Apple blossom is what you need, Henry. You need to go to the
Why
parade.
do you keep putting down Virginia? Virginia's a pretty badass state, bro.
Virginia's for lovers.
Well,
No, it is not.
It's no longer for lovers.
It did more for the revolution than Maine did.
Yeah.
That's
So
not. That's a lie.
Because of
You know who
lobsters.
came from? All right, Henry. They say cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Yeah. You snort it.
Snort it. Just what I need.
you better not snort that shit.
Listen, I didn't snort the cinnamon tusk when I was in high school. I'll be damned if I'm going to do cayenne pepper.
Do you know that you can't eat a spoonful of cinnamon?
Yep.
It is impossible. You cannot do it.
So Henry, I want you to be careful up there. I don't know if you heard
What?
that Dr. Hilton and his wife are suing a Connecticut hospital for their son's tragic death.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. There's 4 or 5
You
of
want to
them.
be careful who you pick for a doctor, I guess.
And the only reason I know this is because he's my stepbrother.
Oh, Jesus, Tiff.
And he's married to Bessie Leary, Dennis Leary's sister.
I don't know.
And their son died in a Connecticut hospital because they didn't have a doctor. They did it on a protocol, and he died from an aneurysm.
Tiff, he already didn't want to go back to the doctors for this. You're not helping it.
I'm just
Who, me?
saying.
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I trust none of these cracks, man.
I
I walk into emergency room in Rockville General, and they do a MRI and send, or not MRI, ultrasound on the veins. And I asked her, I says, you know, my pain's down in more in my ankle and my foot area. Oh, they only check main veins. I said, huh? Then they gave me a referral that somebody was supposed to see me in 7 days. That didn't happen. I swear to God, the whole industry freaking, you got to be your own advocate, just like court, man. Anytime you're dealing with the state government, I don't care, DMV, you almost need an advocate to go to the motor vehicle department.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I don't want to talk about DMV.
Did you drop some ADA when you went to the hospital, Henry?
Did I get what?
Did you pull some ADA?
No, I didn't. Did you get me out? The place was a zoo.
You know, I used some ADA stuff the other day.
Yeah?
I was proud of myself.
Yeah?
Yep, against the Xfinity, the cable company.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. I said, who's your designated responsible employee?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. Flew right out of my mouth.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Next words were prophylactic protections.
You're damn right it was.
To make sure that
just dropped his jaw. I could hear it falling.
My internet stays on all the time.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't on. That was the problem. And
Yeah.
It wasn't my fault. And I said, wait a minute. You're going to make it so the 78-year-old woman can't
believe
have
it or
internet?
not.
I said, you know, this is ADA right here, buddy. She's a heart problem and she needs her internet.
There are a lot of quadriplegic people that's all they do is wait for somebody to call them on Facebook, or they see somebody on Facebook and they immediately call them. And it really has turned evil because the state's able to pass it off as that. That's, you know, again, that's my argument. I don't think people should be having a tele-reunification. You know, it should be in person in natural setting. But anyway. Yeah. So what else is going on, kids?
So I just looked it up. I just looked it up for you. The first thing it says is you need to seek medical treatment immediately because it can go into your lungs.
We passed that part too.
Yeah, I know. So it says drink 8 glasses of water to keep your blood from thickening. You can eat ginger, turmeric, garlic, and cayenne pepper.
Mm-hmm.
They have a mild, natural blood thinning properties. Eat fish like salmon or fish oil supplements for the omega-3s.
Mm.
says keep your leg at least
Elevated.
6 inches above your heart. Use a warm compress. Apply heat if need be. And then stay active. Take short walks 3 to 5 times daily. It helps pump the blood through your legs.
Guys, I woke up this morning. Let me tell you the pain. Not even make a pot of cup of coffee. Not
Oh
even
no.
stand there to make it and hit the button. I had to sit down when it came to the coffee grinds. So long story short, I got the medicine. It was an aspirin, heavy dose aspirin, and something else. It started with a C. And let me tell you, within 45 minutes, I was feeling good tingling going on in my leg. Right now, I'm feeling like a more of a burning, warm sensation. So that's a good thing. That means it's working. And you think about it, guys, when we dig into our briefs, and that's what I was doing. I had a marathon, a 16-hour marathon, 3 weeks into that brief. Darren will testify how many times I revamped and thought of this and revamped that. And
I was there.
added this, and you know what I mean? Trying to make it as a complete coverage as possible. And still leaving the question to the Supreme Court on the table, because we all know that they're going to deny. So you have to have something.
That's the Stebby's case.
You know, and but yeah, so I just got to get better. If I can tolerate the pain, I'm there. You know, change the dates around, finish proofing some of it, and maybe expand a couple more arguments, because I have had a couple of things. What I'm dying to see, Tiffany, and I sent it to you, was I came up with some thoughts about, you know, what Cyrus was talking about with the Title IV and Chevron and everything like that. And it really blasted it out. I don't know if Darren's had time to post it up on the website yet, but I mean, it really shows their affirmative. They can't keep denying us. They have to give you an answer.
Right.
And again, it's so pathetic. Where again, you know, I don't know. One of my
People
friends
can't even get the answer, Henry. So let alone they can't get the services. They're not even getting the damn answer to who the person is that they got to seek.
You're right. Who's affirmatively, policy, and procedurally wise responsible? You're absolutely right. And that's what they use as a technical barrier. And again, I use Raymond versus Rowland in 2008, state of Connecticut, where it was, again, you had to keep qualifying yourself. This is another issue where if you're in a system, I believe you shouldn't have to keep qualifying yourself. As the system gets new qualified services, programs, and activities for your particular disability, you know, whatever it is, we all know an unknown diagnose from a judge, which is illegal. They can't be doing that shit. I'm tired of GALs thinking they have the right to speak on that behalf, or attorneys have a right to perceive you, like in my case, of frivolous law filings. Bullshit. Then there's an effective communication problem if he's thinking that I have frivolous filings.
Right. Yeah.
I just sent you what Osiris responded when I sent him that.
Oh, yeah.
What did he say?
I just sent it to you.
Oh. No, I wasn't sure if you had a chance to forward my work to him, because I wouldn't mind. Obviously, my work is going to be a lot smaller than his. And
Why don't you just hit him up on Facebook?
Yeah, I know, but I just figured you talk to him daily, don't you?
I don't talk to him every day, but I do talk to him. But when I sent it, that is the response that I got back. So I just forwarded it to you, what he said.
So how many of you guys caught tolling rolls, a little grand jury thing?
I didn't.
Yeah, I caught some of it, and then I couldn't handle it because that whole grand jury thing, I can't get my head wrapped around it. Maybe it's above my pay grade. I just can't. But I just can't. I sit here 250 years. How did the grand juries get taken away? For what better system? And then why hasn't somebody been able to prove in the 250 years the system ain't adequate and it ain't bringing the people remedies? And I don't know. I just got dumb questions. How do we have a nationwide grand jury cover states? Don't you have to be from the state? So that means every state has to have its own grand jury. Am I right? Am I wrong? Indifferent?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think they recruit people out of the
And again, I'm
state.
not trying to insult anyone, Tiffany. I'm trying to get the answers. I mean, are these just dumb questions?
No, they're not dumb questions, but I don't think that. I think you have to live in the state where they call you, or wherever you reside, to
Is that how
whatever grand jury.
Man, that's a shitload of people.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted me to go all the way to Roanoke for a 6-week trial. They said, you have to prove that you have a child under 10. I sent custody papers. I said, oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that for 6 weeks. No, no, no.
Wow.
They called me on a Sunday and said, don't report.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Can't we use biased? I'm biased to the system. I'm in the system and I know how unjust it is. Has anyone ever tried using that as a grand jury excuse?
Just as simple.
Hey, fuck you.
Well,
I don't like you and I don't believe in your system and you're corrupt and I have a matter of cases to stand at and I ain't going to be a jurist in your corrupt shit and system.
well,
Or that's not the system that the Constitution says I have to belong to.
well, you can also, like, one of the questions, like the case that they wanted me to sit in on, one of this chick's charges was identity theft. No, I'm not, because I've had my identity and I will convict her ass just for that.
Hell yeah.
So no, I cannot be unbiased about it. No, if you stole somebody's identity, you fucked their whole lives up and it takes forever to get that shit straightened out.
Oh yeah, tough.
So they'll tell you what the person is being charged with. And if you're a victim of it or whatever the case may be, you can definitely say there's a conflict there. Just a little heads up.
And it's sort of like, exactly like that. If I ever heard a special education case, I'd be like, fucking nail a district to the fucking cross. They're demons. They don't want to cover any services. You have to fight tooth and nail, and it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be forthcoming.
Oh, we all know that they're not.
For the needs that best ensure, you know what I mean? Program success.
Come on.
Yeah.
So what else is shaking and baking, Tiff? Is it raining at your house right now?
Oh my God, it's pouring.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, it's hitting the window so hard my cat thinks something's outside.
I told Darren we got it tomorrow. So
yeah, it's coming.
Oh yeah,
it's
the rain.
coming.
Yeah.
Raining cold. My buddy in Texas is like bitching and moaning. She says it's 65. She's a nurse and she's trying to now give me advice tonight too. And but it's like I can't find a comfortable spot because when the evening comes, it becomes like so burning, such a problem. And again, I just been passing out for like an hour or two sleep, and you wake up and you have to stumble around, and it's crazy. And of course, hey Tiffany, when I walked into the office, oh my God, you're a smoker. That's what causes it all. Well, fuck me. What about all the drugs that I've taken, you know what I mean, that have been off the market now too throughout my life? Levaquin, was it called? It was an antibiotic, and I would say in the early 90s, I got that stuff. He gave it to me from my nose for like 8 weeks straight, and now it's like supposedly addresses your tendons get hard from it.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that's why they pulled it off. The FDA pulled it off the market.
I remember I burned my GI tract, right? I don't know how I did it, but I swear I thought I was having a heart attack. So my husband ran me to urgent care, and urgent care was like, "Oh no, you got to go to the emergency room." The first thing this doctor tells me is, "Well, since you're a smoker, that's how you burned your upper GI tract. So you're gonna have to stop smoking. You're gonna have to stop drinking coffee and don't eat spicy food." I said, "Well, I'm not stopping smoking. I definitely am not gonna stop drinking coffee, and I don't even eat spicy food."
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's crazy. And again, like for the last month, and it is getting deeply personal, but this is supposedly the new drugs that replaced all the Oxycontins and all this other shit. Let me tell you how bad my shitting was from these drugs, and I don't give a shit what anyone says. Gabapentin made me so stupid. Today, talking with the pharmacist, picking up the new shit, the dude's like, "Yeah, we get that a lot from a lot of people, and yet people don't even realize it."
Thank you.
Or they end up saying, "Oh, I'm on a low dose of gabapentin." Listen, I don't care what anyone says. Bring back the freaking, you know what I mean? The good morphine and whatever else we need to kill pain. You know, the point is you only get 7 days. Boom, then you're weaned off.
I can't even take a Loracet or a Percocet. Nothing. If it's not over the counter, I can't take it.
Listen, my skin gets the heebie-jeebies. You know, I feel like you know, I don't know, cold sweats or something. But it's crazy.
I have zero tolerance for any of that stuff.
Nope. Less is best.
Yeah.
I don't even like taking aspirin, bro.
Yeah. Shouldn't take anything. Everything that you're sick of in this earth, you know, God's put something on this earth to have it with. You know what I mean? Like we have it right here on this earth that will take care of it with your natural solution. So
it's just there's not enough profit.
Yeah, so
like everyone brags to me about Chick-fil-A. Doesn't Chick-fil-A ever see their videos?
I love Chick-fil-A.
Like you look at it, and I think it was like a 6-year-old Chick-fil-A. Looks like the day it came off the assembly line.
I don't even eat Chick-fil-A. I don't like Chick-fil-A.
I love it so much.
I love it all too. When I was going to go 24/7.
Y'all and Jennifer would get along just fine.
Oh, go and eat Chick-fil-A all the time, every day, right, Henry?
No, I really honestly never even had it. I don't think.
Oh God, it's so good.
You ain't missing nothing.
Because I had it with when it came out with Nate. You know what I mean? You just ask Gunner's wife Sharon there how my cooking is. Shit.
Yeah, she was at your house eating something that night, gumbo or something.
Yeah, no, back either.
I even sent Gunner home a freaking can of Canadian maple syrup and says, "Boy, you think you'd send me up a freaking gift of some moonshine or something? Hell no."
First of all, you just said a can of maple syrup.
Yeah, they can it. When you're in Canada, they put it in a quart container, and it's actually approved government label.
Their government.
That's how you pay your taxes up there, bro. Syrup.
Maple syrup.
Yeah, bigger farm.
Finger farm.
Oh, I need that book. Can you send that to me?
What is it? Finger farm book?
No, it's about herbs and plants that you can make your own medicine. I definitely need that because I can't be taking the shit they got. Yep. Antibiotics make me sick. I can't do those either.
Yep. I'm telling you, look at the Amish study, 2004. I keep telling you, look at the monkey study, 2004.
Yeah.
Both of them were out of PA. When you take, and that's what sucks about Connecticut, they just passed laws saying the same doses that adults are taking, kids are going to take. How can that be?
No.
We know that just in booze alone, like a 100-pound girl ain't going to outdrink a 6'6", 300-pound dude. You know, well,
it's too much.
Without an extra kicker, a 100-pound girl is not going to.
Right.
And it's funny because even when they give me the lowest dose of an antibiotic, I can't. They make me sick.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for surgeries?
Get sick.
Well, I've only had 2.
Sometimes
They knock you out there, and you can go into like a hyper temperature, like 106 degrees. They can't cool you down. You fry right there on the operating table.
That's really exciting, Henry.
Yeah, well, forgot what the condition's called, but it runs in my family, so I get to tell them, "Hey, I want the good stuff."
The first one I had, I jumped off the table because I told him I could feel him cutting my arm.
Oh,
God.
He said, you can't jump off the table. I said, and I told you I could feel it. And that was a needle. So if they put it in a syringe, I'm good. And then the second one I had, was getting my tubes tied. Oh, they knocked me out. He said, count to 10. I didn't make it to 2. And that was a mask.
wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Well, who knows what's in store? Maybe a couple operations. I don't know. Maybe it is in the back. Maybe it is in the knee. Maybe it is just in the leg. I don't know.
Right.
Well, did they tell you to move around on it?
I am pushing the shit out of these bastards. I'm making the phone calls. I'm even showing up at the doctor's office and saying, listen, I need physical therapy. I ain't waiting 3 weeks for you guys to see me, then another 3 weeks for that person to see. Fuck no, this is happening now.
Right.
Huh?
Wow.
Same with the vein surgeon, the vein people. Like, where can you go? Well, what's the soonest? Well, of course, the cities are going to be the soonest. So I had to go into the city.
Wow.
Do what you gotta do, Henry,
But it's crazy, bro, how big these places are. How do they even expect you to freaking know where to get? You can't even get across these campuses. And they're like, yeah, it's a friendly walk campus. Okay. Give me the Jetsons, man. Some kind of scooter.
Get on it. Yep.
Bring us right up to the front window. Thing next.
Were you going back to a doctor tomorrow?
I have physical therapy tomorrow, yeah. And then hopefully I can stay off these painkillers that have been fucking me up for a month. And then hopefully I can somehow manage to prop up my laptop and jack it into my big TV. Because this is my first time sitting in my chair. I mean, seriously.
Wow.
Imagine the combination of everything and the stress and it's up now. You don't know it's not a guessing game.
If I had 4 pillows, I'd be sitting on 4 pillows, instead of I got 2 pillows. So
yeah.
I would love more. And everyone's like, how could you? I'm like, what? No idea. Hey, I was telling Darren a story. I got a bean bag. It's a foam bag, really. It's a good one. And got it for Nate when he was a kid. So I fell asleep because I saw a video about putting pillows underneath your waist. And I did it. And I'm like, oh, it does feel better. And again, a month laying around, your back starts hurting. Wasn't hurting the day this all happened.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we don't know nothing. I've only been treating these bad discs since I've been 22. So,
wow.
Yeah, I got an inversion table. I don't know if you ever seen it in the background, but I lay flat and I find that's the best thing. Pop it. Yes, is it getting harder to pop my back when I'm getting older? Yep. No doubt about that, but it still keeps me limp.
All right, Darren. We got to end early tonight because I only got 4 hours sleep.
Well, that sounds good to me. I'm going to go back to my recliner and take a break, and I appreciate it.
Well, I hope you feel better and keep that leg propped up.
Anyone got any Asian nurses they can send me up there about
Lord,
walk on my back and walk on my leg and twist me up into knots and
no.
Henry.
I'm serious. I want to go get a massage. I want to get stretched. I want to get stretched, like big time stretched. When I say stretched, just totally stretched out.
Well, then you need to find some African people because that's what they do to
Oh
babies
yeah,
after.
put them on that machine and they pull their
I know a chiropractor, and he said he did it with both his kids, and it's the best thing you can do, all the way up to like 8.
Yep, they stretch them.
They get to
Listen,
produce
I'm
some
telling
too.
you, all the medicine they had in the old days. Your wife would rub you after a day of working in the field with the horse. You know, that's all they had. Rub you. Here's some tea, some kind of herbs, like you're saying, Tiff.
Yeah.
But you know what? When my husband's back hurts really bad,
Yep.
I go get the rolling pin.
Smash
Literally. And I will roll. I even got a little one to roll like his arms.
Bring it, kid. Bring it.
Yeah, well, tell your son to roll you out like
trust me, I was really that close, but I tried doing it with a couple balls and things like that. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of talking about. I need somebody just to work me over.
A rolling pin does really good. My husband will sleep good if I put the rolling pin on him. This is what I look like.
And not on his head, everyone, just on his muscles.
Yeah.
Darren's the only one that gets the rolling pin to the head.
Yeah, or frying pan, whatever one comes first.
Oh Lord. Mary's over there playing grip ball.
Yeah, you got it. You know that's right. Wait, hey Henry, I just found this thing. It says Civil Gideon, rights versus remedies. Constitutional law, civil rights, civil defender, right to assistance of counsel in civil actions, unequal representation before the law, wealth is the measure and deciding factor.
Yep.
It says establishing rights without remedies is achieving an effective civil Gideon by affording a civil Strickland. It's going to be an interesting read.
Well, there's that national civil Gideon company out of I want to say Colorado.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good updated stuff, everything from medical, school, because it applies to constitutional facts.
Right.
I'm sorry, your kids are your constitutional facts. And that just means now you have the chance to check a guy, and the question is who's going to be worse, and then they're going to accuse you of being unable to work with anyone. Well, wait a minute, I have it in writing here. It's all about the appeal, guys. They already got a plan.
Yeah.
Right. It's how bad we could throw tools in their plan if you can catch them on some kind of fraud, financial, federal fraud, not state.
Well, I found another one right here too. Liability of social workers in child removal.
Oh, I need that.
Yep. I'll get that one. Tiff.
Well, I gave you the liability of the clerks not to file your motions, right? If you're disabled. Darren.
Yes, sir. What was that? I'm sorry, Henry.
I gave you the one about the liability of the clerks if they choose not to file your motions, right? Under the ADA.
Yes, sir. You did. You certainly did.
No.
They can't decide what gets filed and what doesn't. That's not their job.
It's not their job.
Well, again, when the other motions are filed afterwards and they get calendared before your shit, then there's a problem. You know?
Man.
All right, Darren, send me the liability of the social workers. I definitely want that one.
Yeah, I'm going through these right now.
Hey, Tiff, sweetheart, thanks. If you got a chance, just jump in the car, bring up your rolling pins, work me over, and I'll have you back by Saturday.
Oh.
2 day work over.
Realize you're gone.
You know, just don't bring any of that kinky stuff.
Oh Lord, Henry, Jesus Almighty.
All
right, everybody. Well, y'all, whatever Henry said, and whatever.
Well, feel better, Henry.
Yeah, well, now it's just I gotta have it break, man. Let's pray for that. I don't want to go for no surgery, no stents, no none of that shit.
All right. Well, we'll be praying for everybody. Pray for Henry.
I just wanted to somehow thin out and let my leg come back like it always does. Guys, peace and love. Talk to you soon.
Peace and love. Have a good night, everybody. Bye, Tiff. Bye, everybody.
Darren, don't forget to send me that.
I won't. I'm doing it right now. Kelly,
Thank
Erica,
you.
Louis, Susie, I'll call you right back after. Erica again. I'm going to get a hold of Corruption too. Going to find out what's going on with their show. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow night, or maybe out tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're doing it. Have a good night, everybody.
Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. La 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 la. I was gonna speak at council, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna say my piece, but then they got corrupt. They shut down public comment. Now the people's voice is hushed. They got to say their narrative, but we couldn't say ours, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna find my records, but then they got corrupt. Single father standing tall, but then they got corrupt. Took the kids October 17th, 2019. Hid behind the COVID lock, hell no on that substation. Just another theatrical play to beat us with, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna mind my business, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna pay my taxes, but then they got corrupt. Reintroducing myself tonight so y'all know who I am and what you're in for in this war against the system and the scam. Single father of 4, 3, taking, fighting every day, and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. I was gonna vote them in, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna wave the flag, but then they got corrupt. 2025 is the year of reckoning. Transparency we demand. Canton Hall of Shame exposing. Put them all on blast across the land. I'm not gonna sit down. I'm not gonna be quiet. And I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. They thought we wouldn't notice, they thought we look away, but the camera's always rolling every single day. From the council to the courts, from the cops to the halls, we shining light on all y'all, yeah. Canton Hall of Shame, I was gonna let it ride, but then they got corrupt. I was gonna back the blue, but then they got corrupt. Now the whole world's watching and I know why. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt. Cause they got corrupt, yeah. Just to nicely reintroducing myself so you know who I am. What you're in for, single father, standing tall. Hell no, theatrical play, year of reckoning. They gotta say the narrative, but we couldn't say ours. Transparency now. Yeah, Canton Hall of Shame. Justin Nicely in the building.
All right, guys, and listen up. This is serious on a serious note here.
Standing tall.
Danielle's son is still missing, guys. So if you guys could please, if you have any needs or any ways of helping them with their quests, look her up. Look up online, Alex Waugh. There's a couple of things on there for him. That's ALEXWAUGH. If you're friends with Danielle online, if you know anything about this case or anything about her son missing, please don't be afraid to, stand up on a rooftop for God's sakes and scream his name. But let's, he needs his help and he needs his mama and he needs to get home. So Alex, if you're out there and you're watching, we're looking for you here at CPS Breaking News. Your mom's looking for you. She loves you very much. Everybody else doing the same. You got a bunch of people here that are rooting for you, buddy. And, please just get in touch with your mom. You can get in touch with anybody through here. Just hit one of those holes, buddy, and someone will answer, like the bells or one of those entrance ways. And someone will come and find you. All right. Thanks, buddy. And everybody else, have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow night. Same time, same place, same all the other good stuff. And here's this one for Dr. Fowler. Have a good night, everybody.
This is not a test. This is the emergency broadcast system. Please stay tuned for the following message and instructions. This is not a test. This is a public service announcement. This is Makeda Hunter, a caseworker in the Philadelphia PA Child Foster System, DHS. She has been identified as a threat to the public health and safety of children. If you or anyone you know can allege wrongful treatment by Makeda Hunter, join others demanding justice. Please report by calling the numbers below. DHS Office of Inspector General Hotline 1-855-543-3770 investigates employee misconduct primarily for caseworker crimes, falsification under 18 PA-C.S. Section 4910. Childline 1-800-932-0313. Report abuse/neglect tied to worker actions. PA Attorney General Child Predator Unit 1-800-385-3377. Statewide Child Welfare Crimes. FBI Philadelphia Field Office 215-418-4000. Federal Section 1983. RICO if patterned, e.g., systemic endangerment. Demand the immediate resignation of Makeda Hunter. Blast social media and warn the public about DHS foster system health and safety risks.